Good morning. This is Troy with Absolute Energy with a crop progress update. This past week, the U.S. corn crop is up to 53% planted compared to 12% last week and a 27% average over the last 5 years. Iowa and Minnesota, 50 and 48% respectively, in comparison to the 5-year average of 32 and 31 and only 7 and 1% last year. Illinois and Indiana, 79 and 70% planted this year compared to 29 and 20, and last year 10 and 2. So you can see we're well ahead of the progress last year and definitely over the 5-year average. Emergence, we're starting to see some corn up in some of the states, obviously up through the heart of the Corn Belt. 34% in Illinois, 24% in Indiana. Iowa's at 5%, Minnesota at 1% emerged. So crop is progressing nicely. Obviously, we could use some warm weather. So one thing too to talk about today is China's been in the news here lately. Some talk from some people that they're looking at about 10 to 12 million metric tons for the U.S. corn crop over the next 12 months. Some people are even saying possibly 2 million metric tons a month, which equates to 24 million metric tons for the year, which is a big number. Don't know if that's going to happen, but that's the talk out there. Obviously with China and us domestic users in the United States, we're going to need a big corn crop this coming year. But on the flip side, market is looking at crop estimates of a 14.5 billion bushel crop with a 12.35 last year. Total demand is set at 13.56 compared to 12.7. Is some of the experts out there saying here as of late, which still could potentially put our carryout in that 1.8, 1.86 billion bushel carryout, which could still pressure the December corn on the downside with that type of carryout. So a little bit of a look on the bullish and the bearish side here this morning on the outlook on corn. So last thing, weather update. Looks like we've got a 70% chance of rain coming in to our area for this evening, 60% tomorrow evening, and then kind of some 40% chances of rain the balance of the week here. So it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a wet week. It'll be a little bit tough to get the balance of the corn in the ground and get some beans rolling. So looks like pretty much over the weekend general coverage of about 1 inch of rain. So that's it for right now. Thank you again, Troy from Absolute Energy.